everyone. I'm Natalia Volbao, and here's what's happening in LA this week. Preparing our transit system for the Olympics includes making sure people aren't waiting for the bus in the sun. With temperatures rising in LA, especially in the Valley, transit users in Tarzana will now be able to stay cool thanks to a new bus shelter program. Take a look.
3, 2, 1.
We are here today finally installing our 3,000 shade structures that are going to be all throughout the city. We wanted to make sure that we were getting to those folks that need it the most, and here in the Valley is a perfect example.
I mean, we're here in the San Fernando Valley where it's hot today, but it gets brutally hot throughout the year. It gets to 120 degrees last year in the summer. People who are riding transit, they need to be protected from the sun, and they need a modern bus shelter.
We were hired by the city of LA to build out these bus shelters. But really what it's become is building out new infrastructure as well, incorporating new sidewalks, upgraded plans for the city. So we're really trying to help modernize this for the upcoming Olympics in 2028.
This has been a long time coming. We had to redo a contract a couple of years ago when I was the Public Works Chair. Went through a whole ordeal to get to this place, but here we are.
We at the city are really making sure that we're constructing structure that is going to be helpful and that it's going to be for everyone. And as Angelinos, we just want to make sure that everybody's involved and in the conversation. And this is an example of that.
One of the main pandemic takeaways was the need for outdoor spaces where neighbors gather and kids play. With collaboration from Rec and Parks, Council President Aquarium, and the community, Laurel Grove Park has become a source of pride for North Hollywood neighbors who are excited for this much-needed haven.
We just did our ribbon cutting for the grand opening of the Laurel Grove Park. We installed a new playground, a butterfly zone, some amazing amenities here in North Hollywood.
We're here in Laurel Grove, and this is a community that is one of the most active, involved communities in my district. And they've really struggled around this park because this has been a park that has been beset with problems for a number of years. There's been a lot of gang activity in this park. What used to be a park without very many amenities at all and an old and deteriorating playground area now has a state-of-the-art brand new playground with shade structures, all new drought-resistant landscaping, drinking fountains, a lot of amenities here, and this will really be the centerpiece of the Laurel Grove neighborhood.
To have a safe outdoor space for them to explore and learn and meet other kids and meet other people in our community it's essential to their growth and development and who they are as people.
We've been excited for a long time to see the kids just come and play, for people to enjoy themselves. And, it was hard during the pandemic, and this was one of those safe places to come, but it wasn't always the most pleasant place to come.
Just feels really great now that the park has been so beautifully updated, to come and see some of our neighbors and meet new ones. It just felt fantastic, and I think everybody needs that. Yeah, it just feels like we're proud. We are so proud.
Because of the appropriation that I was able to make a few years ago as budget chair of nearly $100 million to recreation and parks, this was one of the projects that we were able to get funded. But really, I have to just give credit to the men and women of recreation and parks because they did a phenomenal job of listening to the community, hearing from the community about what they wanted. And so we were able to integrate just about all of the elements that the community was asking for into this project, including even a butterfly garden, which is the first time that the Department of Recreation and Parks has built their own butterfly garden in a park improvement project like this.
Talk to your council person, go to your neighborhood meetings, be involved in your neighborhood. If something is happening that you don't like in your neighborhood, get involved.
We're so happy that we were able to collaborate to build this park, to have green spaces where they could make lasting memories is such an important part of what we do in recreational parks. So we look forward to working with not only the council district, but also the community members to make sure they get what they need in their community.
There's something about garbage trucks resembling transformers that mesmerizes most kids. At LA Sanitation's open house, kids and adults alike had the chance to see trucks and even operate some equipment.
I really want to be the one to blow the horn on the trash can. That's what I'm really excited about.
Today we have one of our 6th annual open houses. We're at the West Los Angeles Yard. These events are all about informing the public about our various programs and about the importance of recycling, of composting, reducing waste. So it's very much an educational event. My booth is a zero waste booth, which is all about not making waste in the first place. So instead of buying disposable foodware, you purchase reusable foodware.
So our friends told us it was happening, and so we wanted to come down and check it out because our boys love garbage trucks.
You can bring the kids, they get to operate the truck, sit in the truck. You're able to take photos, videos of them. They learn how the trucks operate. We have our shop open, and the shop shows you everything from a broken down transmission to the engines.
I really loved seeing all the people out here, all the different recycling and composting options, all the different materials. So many great things here today.
And the more that we know about garbage and garbage collection, the better we can recycle and do better for the environment.
Even if you missed the event, you can still learn about composting and what goes inside each of the different garbage bins by visiting LA Sanitation's website. Benvenuto nella nostra casa. The Port of LA welcomed a new visitor all the way from Italy, the Amerigo Vespucci. This tall ship, which has been active since 1931, was the main attraction of an exposition which gave attendees a slice of Italian splendor.
Amerigo Vespucci ship is visiting the port of Los Angeles in the context of its second world tour. It has 93 years old, but is still going throughout the seas and the oceans. It will touch more than 30 countries, and the visit, the stop here in Los Angeles will be one of the most important.
For us, is the opportunity to bring the best of Italy here, to bring a thing from the past which belongs to the present, as is Italy. It's the past, it's art, it's culture, but at the same time, it's modern, and it is something that lives today. So bringing the Amerigo Vespucci to bring a piece of Italy here is to bring our tradition, our culture, and to bring America and Italy together.
So this has been an amazing opportunity because not only did we have the ship come to the Port of Los Angeles, but this footprint has been transformational for this space, and we're really lucky to have both this ship and Italian Piazza here at the Port of Los Angeles.
Amerigo Vespucci here at the LA waterfront I think is very meaningful to San Pedro and the community here and the Italian Americans that represent San Pedro and are a strong community here. San Pedro on the LA waterfront is very much a part of Los Angeles, and we love the beautiful ship that's here, and we just hope that we provided a space for them to feel welcomed.
The welcome we received has been amazing from the Italian American community, of course, but also from the population at large. There was lots of people everywhere. It was so lively, it was so nice, it was so strong. So as we knew that our peoples are together, we'll bring back with us the friendship, the love, and the enthusiasm that we saw in this village. We carry a lot, but we'll be full of love bringing our ship back.
The San Fernando Valley also wanted to show its support for the LGBTQ+ community by celebrating Pride. A rainbow-packed parade, resource fair, and fun activities provided a safe space for people to be out and proud and celebrate that everyone is welcome everywhere in LA.
For another year, the San Fernando Valley community has come together to put together the San Fernando Valley Pride Parade, Walk, as well as Resource Fair. We're super excited to be here today. As you can see, there's a lot of different things that didn't really exist for the community many, many years ago. So now we have the opportunity for members of the LGBTQ community to have a place locally where they can have access to the organizations that are supportive of their lifestyle, of their community, and also gives an opportunity for families to come and show support for members of their family from this community as well.
I have family members who are in the community just from being more out. I would say 15, 20 years ago, people were out, but not like they are now. So that acceptance and really being out and proud, people can feel comfortable to share their love, talk about their partners in real time and not trying to hide. Those of us who are here are fighting for those to one day have that same right, so that's why it's really important.
We are out here as a sign of commitment to demonstrate to our community that we are here to support our LGBTQ plus community members and to continue to make improvements, to look internally to see how better we can serve our communities.
I'm having a great time with all the entertainment, all the people surrounding me here during the march, and it's just been a really, really wonderful time to be authentic and to express myself, and I'm sure that everybody here today feels that.
I hope this gets bigger and gets better because this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I mean, very organized, everything's so clean, people are so nice and supportive, and so I'm here to just say like this should keep going on because we need to let the young ones know that there's support for them.
A lot of members from the San Fernando Valley would have to go find a place to celebrate on other parts of the city. But by having here something in the East San Fernando Valley, we're showing our members of the LGBT community that they also have a space right here at home.
Metro creates a new public safety department. DineLA Restaurant Week returns this summer, and the annual LA street vendor permit fee is reduced. These stories up next on City Beat.
The LA County Metropolitan Transportation Authority, Metro, Board of Directors has approved the creation of a Transit Community Public Safety Department. According to Metro, the new model of public safety will result in safer transit through increased visibility, accountability, and consistent service. The Transit Community Public Safety Department will consist of law enforcement, additional Metro ambassadors, homeless outreach staff, and new crisis intervention personnel. Metro will replace its existing multi-agency law enforcement contracts with its new in-house public safety department over a 5-year period. For more information on Metro and its services, visit metro.net. A recent presentation at LA City Council highlighted the return of DineLA Restaurant Week, which takes place from Friday, July 12th to Friday, July 26th. DineLA, which is produced by LA Tourism, supports 350 businesses and promotes a wide variety of global cuisines available in Los Angeles. Celebrating their Sweet 16 anniversary, the summer 2024 list includes classic favorites and several Michelin-recognized spots. During DineLA Restaurant Week, participating eateries offer special menus with flexible prices starting at $15. For more information on DineLA and the participating restaurants, visit DineLA.com. LA City Council has approved reducing the annual fee for a vending operating permit, which is required by street vendors in the city. Council directed the city administrative officer to recalculate the sidewalk and park vending permit fee, taking street vendors' income into account. According to a report by the Economic Roundtable, the average income of a sidewalk vendor is $11,300 per year. The city issues an average of 944 permits each year, and the new cost of an annual vending operating permit will be $27.51 for the vendor. For more information about the work of the City Council, go to lacity.gov/government.
If Angelenos can't go to the library has other ways of making books accessible. In the age of immediacy, the Los Angeles Public Library is using an original and environmentally friendly way to reach people. The Book Bike, this mini library on wheels, is certainly keeping books in circulation.
I started the book bike in 2014 as a way to do outreach throughout the city and promote the library, doing something fun and just being involved. And so I would use the book bike to go to schools and community events. We even hosted community bike rides and were in parades as well. When people see the book bike, they think it's an ice cream truck. So people get excited, and then I say, no, it's books, but then they don't get disappointed. They're like, oh, that's cool too. And it looks just like our library card, which is very colorful and inviting. So it lets the people know that the library is out here in the community and that we're working for them, and that gives librarians and staff the opportunity to tell people about the resources that we have to offer. We have about 6 of them now throughout LAPL, throughout the Los Angeles Public Library System. And so my goal is really to just continue to do what it was originally intended for, but now we have more of them, so we're getting to more places. After writing it for 10 years, there were so many memorable experiences that I had with it, but one of the things I certainly learned is kids light up when they get a free book, and that is just always so much fun to see. Now that I'm a senior librarian, I don't really get the chance to do as much outreach as I used to as a children's librarian, but the outreach team, they wrote it and then gave away free books. So it's definitely still in use. And then just the other day, we wrote it in the Pride Parade too.
Yes, the book bike looks like a giant library card. If you don't have one already, make sure you get one by visiting lapl.org. It's the aftermath of every gathering, the cleanup. And the cleanup is especially important on our beaches. After a holiday weekend, staff and community volunteers got together at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium to clear the beach of harmful debris.
This morning we had our monthly beach cleanup at the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. The idea is to spend a little time outside, spend a little time in nature, and do our part to kind of help out.
We came today to help to clean up the beach and try to improve the environment and making sure all of our sea life live a safe and happy life.
The ocean is kind of everything, right? Like it provides us food, it provides us water, provides us oxygen, jobs, movement, everything. And so it's so important that we understand us keeping it healthy also keeps us healthy.
I recommend if you guys see trash, you guys should throw it away. If it's like recycle, you can like put in the recycling bin. And it's to help our community and make it look nice for our kids one day.
Carry trash bags with you, so if the trash can's too far away, you can throw it away in your own personal trash bag, and then on your way out, just throw them in the trash.
Be careful because your birds, they're on the beach, they're gonna take your trash out of the trash can, so it's good to wrap up your trash as well because it's just gonna end up back on the beach.
So we would love to invite everyone down here for our monthly beach cleanups. They happen the first Saturday of every month from 9 to 10:30 in the mornings. Throughout the year, we also have 2 larger beach cleanups, one on Coastal Cleanup Day in September and Earth Day in April. But all ages are welcome, everyone's welcome, just come on down and we'd love to see you here.
LA's personnel and Rec and Parks departments met with the city of Denver to learn how they improved the experience of booking park facilities. With collaboration and learning, the city of LA hopes to do the same for Angelenos.
Today we're doing a rapid improvement event. We're working directly with our personnel department to try to improve the current processes that we have regarding special event permits, permits for facility use and sports fields, as well as we're looking at our film permits to see how we can improve and make them more efficient.
The Denver Peak program is a training and coaching facilitation of their own employees to try to problem solve so that they can make their processes better. Our people from the personnel department are here today to work directly with the county and city of Denver and overlay some of the principles that they're using in Denver that have been so successful. We are trying to put together a program that mirrors that.
Our whole goal is to inspire and empower city employees to make their work better. Essentially eliminate all of the nonsense that government puts in their way and do more of what they came here to do, which is typically serve the community.
Everyone's excited to be here. Some of our processes are bureaucratic, red taped in some areas, so we are in a new age of thinking forward, and I think that's the best part about being part of this process.
We're here today doing a 2-day workshop with our friends over at the Personnel Department on a rapid needs assessment. I personally am a park user, and so I know how difficult it is to submit a permit and follow that permit from beginning to end. And so making sure that it's easy and accessible is very important.
Obviously, any way that we can improve those programs, we're all in, and we're going to do that.
In this week's featured story, Councilmember Bob Blumenfield is in conversation with our Maria Hallbrown. While he leads the city's budget committee, Blumenfield is as focused on people, those in his own district and Angelenos across the city.
So much has been touted, brought up, talked about in regards to the LA City budget. And I was hoping that you would be gracious and kind enough to kind of give me a little bit more of a full version, kind of a civics lesson in how this whole thing works.
Happy to talk about it. We just completed the budget process where we take the mayor's proposed budget, and then as a committee, then I lead the committee as chair, we go through that budget line by line. We bring up every department. It's a very long process. The mayor had to make some major cuts. And then as a committee, we kind of go in more with a scalpel and a nuance and try to move positions around, make sure that critical services won't be left behind, that we'll be able to continue our critical services. But really a lot of what we do is that nuance work to make sure that the positions being cut are not going to prevent the services from being rendered.
Okay, so along those lines, how are you feeling about your district and what kind of progress are you looking forward to?
One of those that I've done every year is really highlighting the community, and that's the art walk. And we just completed that. Thousands of people came. This was the 6th annual one that we've done. We had to stop during COVID, and we pivoted and made it into a mural festival. But it's leveraging the interest in the arts as a sort of a catalyst for more growth and interest in the area. That's just one piece of the Reseda Rising initiative. The other ones is the ice rink. We will have a partnership with the LA Kings, and they're going to manage the facility, not just for hockey and youth leagues and adult leagues, but also figure skating and free skating and curling. And there's actually a San Fernando Valley curling team, believe it or not. And it will become a resource, as well as other critical investments in Reseda. For example, the Reseda Theater, which is just down the street from where the rink is on Sherman Way. And I vowed, early on, I said, we're gonna create an entertainment experience there. We're gonna keep the marquee, which is iconic for Reseda. It will be a theater on the top level, and on the bottom level will be a food hall with local food vendors. And it will become a centerpiece for the Valley and for Reseda in particular. And these are just some of the many things that are happening in Reseda. The sort of biggest ticket investment recently that everyone's talking about is the Rams. They're building 2 practice fields, and it's owned by the Kroenke Group. And they not only purchased the Anthem site where the Rams facility is, but they also purchased the old Promenade Mall, which was owned by Westfield and is now owned by the Kroenke Group. So they're now the largest landowner in the district. They have tremendous plans for what's going to happen on those properties. I've got a great team of folks. We're always happy to talk to people about what we're doing, but also issues that they have or ideas that people have to make the city run better, or just if someone's having a problem with any aspect of the city, we want to be there to help. And so me or my team would gladly talk to anyone, and that's what this work is about. It's about service and serving the community.
In this week's Things to Do, attend Sensory Sensitive Saturday at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, delight in vivid colors at the Chinese Floral Arts exhibit, and soak in some visual fun at Hanson Dam movie nights. All this up next on Things to Do.
Join Cabrillo Marine Aquarium for its Sensory Sensitive Saturday on July 20th. Cabrillo Marine Aquarium is the first aquarium in California to be certified by Culture City, a national nonprofit working on sensory accessibility and acceptance. Prior to attending, families and guests can download the free Culture City app to view special features and find out what to expect on their visit. Curate your experience with noise-canceling headphones, fidget tools, and even a weighted lap pad. Guests can enjoy special time at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium Sensory Sensitive Saturday on Saturday, July 20th at 9 a.m. For more information, go to the Events tab on the aquarium website at cma.recreation.parks.lacity.gov. Join the Chinese Floral Arts Foundation to experience a special pop-up exhibit on the visual delights of traditional Chinese flower arranging. The flower exhibits will be displayed on Saturday, July 20th and Sunday, July 21st, beginning at 10 a.m. each day. Experience craft activities and engage with the storytelling and technical forms behind traditional Chinese flower arrangements. Head to El Pueblo, the birthplace of Los Angeles, for the Chinese Floral Arts exhibit on Saturday, July 20th and Sunday, July 21st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. each day. For more information, visit elpueblo.lacity.gov/events. Summer movie nights at Hansen Dam are back. Join Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez for her Summer Movie Night series beginning Friday, July 19th with a screening of Elemental. The movies are screened from the City of LA's largest municipal pool, Hansen Dam, so bring your towel, blanket, and lawn chair for the show. There'll be kids' activities and resource booths at the movie, as well as free popcorn while supplies last. Catch the Disney Pixar movie Elemental at Hansen Dam Pool as part of Summer 2024 Movie Nights, taking place on Friday, July 19th at 6 p.m. For more information, visit cd7.lacity.gov/events. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.